Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat, and we have a whole bunch of updates. First of all, Clash of Champions is coming soon, and you have the choice between Jimmy or J Uso. We also have a brand new quest up here. You can see it's called The Man, the Stomp. So let's see everything that you get in here. So if you win using a Seth freaking Rollins card 150 times, you will get yourself one of these Seth Rollins, which actually includes a couple that I am missing. I have never got this Seth Rollins here, and I don't think I ever got that one. That one's also possibly new, so I mean there's quite a few cool Seth Rollins in here. Next up, if we go undefeated in a wild game, it gives you 8 Seth freaking and Rollins tokens, which is very, very nice. If you win 150 games with the man, Becky Lynch, then it will give you any of these. And once again, these are here as well. You can also get some of those. So these weren't regular cards that you could pull off the draft pick. In fact, actually, that one was a fusion. These were ones that you had to do specific things to get. And if we fill the dust meter, we get another 8 of each of the Seth freaking Rollins tokens. If we play any event or Money in the Bank, which if you're going to be playing Clash of Champions, that should happen automatically, it gives you just straight up this Seth Rollins and this Becky Lynch, which is very, very nice to get to Money in the Bank, to PLE event cards with the very nice artwork. And then if you complete all 5 of these, you'll see that based on your top 8 tier, I'm going to get a Seth freaking Rollins and a Becky Lynch, which is very, very cool because that Seth Rollins would actually be a pro. So, well worth doing all of these. Do remember that you only have 18 hours left for the Jaws rewards, so that is your last chance to get all of your fusions in. At the moment, I am in the middle of doing my final fusion. As you can see, I've run out of umbrellas and coconuts. So do remember, you've only got 18 hours and 52 minutes left. I am in the middle of doing the last shark fusion and see if I can get something nice from that. We did, however, pull ourselves a pro summer ricochet. So that was very, very worthwhile. So in terms of the Jimmy and J Uso, let us see. This is the best way to choose. I know that it's really nice, to just go like, well, I prefer J, so I'm going to go with J. But sometimes looking at your deck actually helps in these situations. So the 2 cards are going to be down and up arrow. Down arrow, of course, we have the double heroic Damien Priest. And you can see here our weakest down arrow is actually this pro myth Trick Williams, who is going to be overtaken by the double heroic, by the pro, no, sorry, not double heroic, the pro SummerSlam 23 Ricochet. So then our weakest card is going to be a double heroic LA Knight instead. So our down arrows are pretty good. Our up arrows, however, our strongest card is a double heroic Dragon Lee. Then we have the SE Shawn Michaels, and then the SE Carmelo Hayes, and then a regular Fortified 2 Myth Montez Ford. So we actually need more up arrows than we do down arrows. So taking that into consideration, let's go into Clash of Champions. There you can see the animation, the fate of 2 champions lies in your hands. It is brother versus brother. It is Us versus Us. Deuces, Uses. It is Clash of Champions. And you know what, I'm going to screenshot that because that might be the thumbnail. J versus Jimmy. And you can choose your champion, so let's take a look. So, you know it's main event Uso time, and it's been me since day 1. Those are the 2 things. And if we click on rewards, you can see there that it changes. Oh, actually, interestingly now, J Uso has now moved to right arrow instead of down arrow. Ah, so that's interesting. And there is our up arrow Jimmy Uso. So now we need to go back and look, because this is interesting actually, because if we go to catalog, we go to names, and we go to main event J Uso, you can see that he has always been down arrow up until this point, and they have only just now made him right arrow. Oh, well, actually he used to be right arrow. Oh. But when he was right arrow back then, Jimmy was left arrow. So maybe they're doing this because he has split from J Uso so that the two won't tag with each other. But regardless, now we have to look at our right arrows and see what is going on with them. So with right arrows, we have the PLE SummerSlam 23 Gunther. We have Joe Gacy, which is the ranked Joe Gacy, and that was 1,336. We have our Pro Braun Breaker, and we have the SE Myth Kane. So it still seems as though up arrow is slightly weaker. However, we do know that we are going to get a pro Seth Rollins, which is going to be right arrow once we finish that event. And if we can get enough of these, Seth freaking Rollins tokens, then we can also get the special event Seth Rollins off of that as well. So, so our right arrows are fairly decent. It's up arrows. Oh my goodness, I was attacked by a sneeze, and I apologise, ladies and gentlemen. It is our up arrows that seem to be the issue here. So that's what we need to take into consideration. But before we think about anything else, let us go into the WWE Supercard birthday now. Of course, we had then, and as you know, it's then, now, forever, and together. And as of now, the free pack no longer gives you cards from Season 1, but instead will give you cards from Season 2. So let's see what we get there as we go. It says Supercard Season 2 pack on it. We got Alexa Bliss, we got Coconut. There we go, 2 credits, 10 super coins, and this is what we wanted. We got a SummerSlam Season 2 Charlotte Flair, which I'm fairly sure I already did, but now I can make a pro of it. So that's nice. So let's go for this. So it contains one of the following, and it also contains 100 credits, which is very, very nice. So we're going to claim that as well, make sure that you get that freebie in the shop. And there we go, we've got an Extinction AFA. We also have this brand new thing that has only just shown up, where for £33.59 in the Great British currency, Great British pounds, which is in the UK, you get 15,000 credits, 20,000 super coins, and you get 2 of the following, either the sweatbands, the mouthguard, which are the 2 you don't want, or the t-shirt, the boots, the knee pads, or the elbows, which are the 4 that you do want, because these give an additional stat to either charisma, speed, power, or toughness, whereas this only gives plus trigger, and this only gives plus ability. So getting these ones is slightly better, and I might go for that a little bit later. I'm not going to go for it right now. But getting 15,000 credits for £33.59 is very good, because as you can see here, 15,000 credits would normally cost £67.19, which is double. So you actually get it for half the price, and you also get additional stuff as well. So well worth your time there. Also, you do have the chance to still get your coconuts and your umbrellas if you want to try and start off one last shark fusion before they disappear. And you also have your chance of getting these. However, it's only a small chance. It's only a 20% chance to get one of these, and then from that 20% chance, you only have a 15% chance of getting one that's SummerSlam 23, which is a very, very low odd, to say the least. So if it was 10% of 20%, you would only have a 2% chance. But because it is 15%, it's more like a 3.5% chance. So I wouldn't go putting your odds on that one. And you also get 2 of the other cards as well. If you've got the money, maybe give it a shot, but don't expect anything from there. Once again, the hype train is still no longer free. They seem to be making that free every couple of days, rather than, on a daily occurrence. So there we are with that. In terms of the Clash of Champions, I'm kind of torn, because I prefer J Uso, and I think if they give us an artwork of, the new J Uso from SummerSlam, then it might be better than the Jimmy Uso. Also, I think J Uso is just a better character, a better wrestler, a better worker, a better on mic than what Jimmy is. Even though the two are very similar, the J, I would say, holds a little bit more significance over Jimmy. He's also had more of a run in the main event. And people are saying that they hope that Jimmy isn't going to become the Marty Jannetty to Jay, in the same way that Marty Jannetty was to Shawn Michaels, where he's just the tag partner that was pushed aside while Jey Uso, goes to Stardom, becomes the main event, and, maybe gets, a title run at some point down the line. So, I'm still currently undecided. Let's view the deck. Now, unfortunately, you can't change your deck. That will just always choose your strongest stats, your strongest cards, and that is what you have to work with. One of the good things about Clash of Champions is I think it's free. You don't have to pay for point doublers, you don't have to pay for other things. The only thing you do need to pay for is reveals. However, we have seen a new version of some of the previous games, so we don't know if this is going to be the same or if this is going to be your usual regular Clash of Champions. Part of me wants to go with the Jey Uso, even though he's right arrow, and even though I'm aware that the Jimmy Uso would be better because he's up arrow, but sometimes you just want to go with the character that you want rather than what is better for your deck. So, and of course, once you get to Platinum Plus on Milestone 12, you get your chance at getting these SummerSlam 23 cards, like, all the way as well, which is very, very cool. So, it takes a while to get up to that point, but once you do, you start getting that reward over and over and over again. So, that is another reason to go for Clash of Champions if you are willing to do so. Tag Team Takedown is still ongoing. Of course, Ring Domination. You have 4 hours left to claim your rewards if you haven't claimed them. That looks weird. Whoa, haven't seen that before. Hell of a glitch. And, it looks like it looks like Team Battleground 2 is already underway, and Team Battleground 1 is in the prep phase, which I've already fully charged my cards, because that is what a good player does. Well, that, I think, is going to be it for this little video, folks. I hope you all enjoyed. Just a little update on WWE Supercard. I, myself, am going to go away and try and do some of this Seth Rollins stuff, and see what I can finish, see if I can get some of these Seth Rollins tokens to try and get the event card when that comes out. And of course, I'm going to play some games with Seth freaking Rollins and Becky Lynch, and maybe we'll play some Money in the Bank cards just to try and get this a little bit earlier. But that's going to be it for this video, folks. I really hope you all enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so you can see when more of these little videos go out. And let me know in the comment section below, are you going to go with Jay or are you going to go with Jimmy? And you're going to go with the main event, or are you going to go with one that stabbed Jay in the back? Let me know. But that's it for this video, folks. I hope you all enjoyed, and we will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.